I'm at Brandon Marsh today for the first time since December 2019, and before entering the reserve proper, I couldn't resist filming this beautiful blackthorn blossom with the sun all shining through. And I watched this rabbit feeding. It actually has a burrow at the base of the feeding station, and there's also robin and dunnet. It's a stunningly beautiful but very cold spring morning, and mist rolls across the surface of the water, and all around are the glorious sounds of spring. I can hear a song thrush in full song. Sometimes they're well hidden and difficult to find, but not today. This bird sits atop the uppermost branch of a tree. The thrush is silhouetted against the bright morning sky, so I decide to try and get a better view, and there we are, this top songster, bathed in morning sunshine. The only thing now is for me to be quiet and allow you to listen to this beautiful song. That's definitely in my top 5 of British bird songs. Let's move on. Also, way up in the top of a tree is a chiff-chaff. I don't suppose you could really describe it as a song. It's certainly not up to the standard of the song thrush, but nonetheless the call of the chiff-chaff is certainly one of the iconic sounds of spring. It's the time of year for catkins, and we pass what looks like Salix caprea, or commonly known as goat willow, but also known as pussy willow and great sallow. The common name pussy willow derives from the fact that the male catkins look like cat paws. We move on, passing ancient trees, their branches covered in many species of moss and lichen. We come upon this familiar stump. It's familiar because back in May 2019, a pair of tree creeper had built a nest inside, and I was lucky enough to film them going in and out of the hole as they brought food for their brood of chicks inside. Sadly, we found out later that the chicks didn't survive. They were predated. The culprit could have been a rat or grey squirrel or even a great spotted woodpecker, but the stump itself was only around 3.5 feet high, and the nest hole was quite low to the ground. Also on that day, in the same vicinity, we filmed nuthatch, with both birds constantly bringing food for the chicks in the nest. And now here's the same nest hole, not far off 3 years later, being made ready once again by a pair of nuthatch to rear a brood of chicks. We watch as one of the birds flies in regularly with nest material and also mud to plaster around the edge of the hole. The nuthatch doesn't make the hole. It'll use natural holes in trees or old woodpecker holes, and then they'll plaster mud around the hole to make it more nuthatch sized. We're not far from the lake here, and we assume that the bird is gathering the mud from the water's edge. What a cracking morning it's been here. Hope you enjoyed the film, and I'll see you again soon. Thanks for watching.